Jason, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you, John.
Document Security Systems operates multiple business lines. Let's start with a brief overview of your business segments.
Sure. So traditionally, DSS is known as an anti-counterfeiting company. We specialized in development of anti-counterfeiting technologies, then delivered those technologies through three respective channels: packaging, plastic card manufacturing, and digitized assets. So we have since evolved that model. We have not turned our back on that business line. We are still very much focused on growing it, but it has really become one of 9 other divisions. And those divisions are in new business lines that in some ways are tangential to that anti-counterfeiting and authentication business, but in other means new business segments, new streams of revenue for the company. Let's start with Premier Packaging. From the traditional standpoint, Premier is a folding carton manufacturer that specializes in developing paperboard packaging for the likes of pharmaceutical, large CPG, nutraceutical, consumer goods, and luxury goods. We provide customers with not only innovative packaging design, but we also provide things like smart and intelligent packaging, product authentication to help track product through the supply chain, and also a marketing platform through our AuthentiGuard program. The second company that I'd like to talk about is P3, Plastic Printing Professionals. P3 manufactures and creates secure cards for not only driver's licenses and passports, but hotel access, event passes, gift cards. We really run the gamut on what we do from a plastic printing standpoint. We utilize a portfolio of DSS security products to ensure that those plastic cards, whether it be a driver's license, passport, or event pass, is secure and authentic. The third business line is our DSS Digital Group. DSS Digital maintains and develops our portfolio of DSS security technologies. This portfolio includes AuthentiGuard. AuthentiGuard is a smartphone application for product authentication and consumer engagement. We've had great success with this product to empower brand owners to not only authenticate their products and give visibility to the supply chain, but it allows them to engage on a one-to-one basis with their consumers. The fourth group in the traditional business is DSS Technology Management. DSS Technology Management historically has tried to monetize its patent portfolios through litigation and licensing. This is a business that we have made a conscious decision to exit and are winding down this business as we speak.
Jason, what's the long-term vision for the company?
Well, John, I think from my perspective, there's many ways to answer that question. However, the vision of the company is to go out and look for businesses that our executive management team and our board have extensive experience in. Again, some tangential to our traditional businesses, but others are new revenue streams. We look to really emphasize the model of going out, finding acquisition targets, taking those companies, spinning them out as IPOs, and then sharing that opportunity with our shareholders. Again, that's a model that we feel has been unexplored and not been available in the marketplace today.
Thanks, Jason. Now, speaking of acquisitions and shareholders, what does the acquisition of Impact Biomedical mean for shareholders?
John, I think it's very significant. I think we obviously see great potential with Impact Biomedical. It's opening us up to a business line that we have, our management team has significant experience in. It allows us the opportunity to get into the biohealth field with some tremendous products that have shown very early on to provide great value in some of the world's worst diseases and chronic illnesses. So we're very excited about Impact Biomedical.
Thank you. Tell us more about your AuthentiGuard anti-counterfeiting app. I understand that's recently been made available in the App Store.
Yeah, it's very exciting. So yeah, to get obviously involved in the Apple ecosystem and soon coming on Google Play as well, that gives us the potential to reach a wider audience. So we historically have made this AuthentiGuard application in our portfolio of products available only to the largest customers. And we're talking Fortune 200, Fortune 500 level customers. What this is going to do, this is going to open up a much wider array of customers for us, tier 2 and tier 3 suppliers to some of the biggest manufacturers, but allow them easy access. It then also allows access to their consumers. So the trend that we're seeing in the marketplace is that brands are embracing the fact that there is counterfeit in the market. They're also embracing the fact that they need to engage with their consumers on a one-to-one level. Very different than traditional mentality of large CPG or pharma or nutraceutical. They've typically kept that very close to the vest, that there was issues there, but that mantra and that thought process is changed and is evolving. As you'll see some of the announcements that we have made regarding Wyeth and Nestle Nutraceutical, for instance, they're empowering their customers. They're providing our AuthentiGuard product to help their end users authenticate real versus fake. They're also telling us that they're engaging their customers at a level that's never been achieved before through our application because it provides that one-to-one communication directly into their smartphone.
Jason, what's the essential value proposition? Why should investors take an interest in DSS?
Well, again, John, I think, like I said, we have a different model. We're going to acquire companies, then IPO them, or not only for the benefit of DSS, but for the benefit of our shareholders. This is a new model in the marketplace, something that, again, hasn't been done yet.
Jason, what milestones can investors expect over the next 6 to 9 months?
We would like to have positive EBITDA. I mean, that's key, right? So I think by the end of this year, we should have $2 to $3 million of positive EBITDA, which would be a great change from what DSS has had experience in the past. We'd like to have $100 million in revenue, $100 million plus in revenue. It's our chairman's vision that we are able to achieve that. And, that's something that we feel very confident in our ability to do so by year's end. We are going to do that through acquisitions and strategic business ventures, but I think it's very achievable. And this would be a substantial turnaround. This would be a significant turnaround to achieve those milestones by the end of the year, which has taken really somewhere between 15 and 18 months. So to have a turnaround of that magnitude, we are very proud of what we've been able to do, but there's still a lot of work ahead. Short term, I will tell you that eliminating the cash burn and stopping the bleeding that DSS has sustained in the past has been significant. To evolve a company from very static and ignored business lines and getting the bleeding under control, we are down to a burn rate that is at this point less than $35,000 a month. So that's been significant. I don't want to minimize the effort and the turnaround that we've done on the short term in that regard as well.
Great. Sounds like you're taking the right steps, Jason. Now to recap, what's the main takeaway for investors?
Well, John, again, I think there's a number of items that we're doing, whether it be diversification of the business lines, getting into other revenue streams for our investors, I think is very important, and we will continue to do that for the foreseeable future. Our management team is powerful. I believe in our board. I believe in our executive management team that we have together. Again, a diverse knowledge base and a wealth of experience of turning companies around and very successful track record of running companies. Launching AuthentiGuard as a service is big again for some of those core businesses. Our acquisition strategy, Impact Biomedical, and other future large acquisitions that we have in both short term and long term are very important. And we feel that there's, again, the business has been undervalued, and there's going to be a great opportunity here for investors. I believe it to be a diamond in the rough, if you will. So stay tuned, everybody. I believe you're going to see some big things coming out of DSS in a very short term.
Makes a lot of sense. Thanks for being with us today.
John, I appreciate it. Thanks so much, and you have a great day yourself.